Hello and welcome to Phasmophobia. We are on episode 16 and it is 11:30 at night. So if tonight's video is a bit shorter than usual, that's why. I've got some beef jerky beside me that I've been chewing on. I've got some chai latte in front of me that I've been sipping upon. And we are looking at the daily challenges. Survive with only the starter items. Get a $50 photo and take a photo of the ghost. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. But yes, let's see what we got. Give me a moment. Alright. Now, I do believe the audio should be working. It definitely sounds like it is. What jobs do we have? Grafton, Brownstone, Edgefield. Edgefield Intermediate, Brownstone Pro. We'll go Brownstone. I don't want to do a Brownstone only with what this stuff is, so let's just take in our standard kit of things. Take in a glow stick, photo cameras, lighter. We did die on the last time that we played this, but luckily I've restocked all that. I believe I did that on camera. Strong flashlight and a motion sensor. That should be everything. Let's ready up and start. So, I just got back from playing D&D, if you couldn't tell. That's why I'm a bit messed up, because I got back, ran to the bathroom, and then basically came down here with like 5 minutes to spare. So I was like, okay, coffee, or not coffee, drink time, get everything set up. This is a session where we were all starting to get involved with, I say we all, where everyone except for me was getting involved with all the organizations of the world. And on one hand, I was like, oh, I'm kind of happy that no one's really approached me because I'm a sorcerer and my magic is very peculiar or particular. So I don't really want to be messing around with people who don't want me entirely. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stay away from organizations. Everyone can be pulled in a certain direction by their group because no doubt we're an up and coming party. Of course, certain ally or certain organizations are going to be like, oh, we want you to join us. Come and lend your power to us. And I'm just sort of like, you know what? No. Fuck yous. My position at the moment is I as for not for as my character am entirely independent of myself. Realistically speaking, I mean, I can kind of understand why it feels like inherently as a character in that campaign, it does kind of feel like everyone is specifically, not too keen on working together, which is kind of irritating. Like the campaign itself, everyone seems to like to separate out to do different stuff, and I'm kind of standing there just like, hey, guys, maybe we should work together as a party instead of just splitting up and going and running around and each one person. Oh, okay, apparently my camera is taking a moment to just freak out real quick. There we go, that should be fixed. But yeah, everyone's wanting to split out and do a bunch of different stuff, and I'm like, hey, maybe we should do like working as a group things. That would be kind of cool. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm not really too worried about it. My character is built in a way where he can gather himself resources and work independently of everyone anyways. For the most part, he's a fisherman and he's a fisherman and a caster. His whole thing being that he uses magic to cook his fish. I hear ringing, a ring ring, a ring ring. Something in other side of the school at this rate. But yeah, usually my character is very Like, my characters tend to be very team-based, working together and such. But in that one, like, I still try and have it so they can still survive on their own for the most part. Where's that coming from? But I guess it is what it is at the end of the day. Not there. The ghost is going hard on the phone ringing. Unless it's upstairs. Hmm. A ring ring, a ring ring. For a second there I thought the light was on here. Isn't that more ringing? I can't tell. It might be an upstairs ghost. Nope. The only other location it could be before we go upstairs. Oh, I mean, I suppose it's over here. But I'm not seeing any temperature drops. Usually you can tell by... That's very close. Odd. Could be in here, perhaps. Nope. Yeah, I'll go up the stairs behind me. It's always an upstairs ghost, isn't it? Go figure. I've got to say, I love beef jerky. It's really nice. Reminds me of camping with the boys. But we're not really coming across this ghost, are we? Nope, not yet. Ooh. Not here. Nope, 13. Perhaps here. I feel like we're getting very close. It's a shame I'm not seeing any major signifiers yet. In terms of doors being open, etc. Specifically. Did we miss it, perhaps? We might have missed it. Oh, no, hang on. A ring ring, a ring ring. That's a very cold room. There's a possible handprint. So we got freezing temps. Very nice. Good to know. And we're on the left side of the school. Go figure. As with this exit door, is the same with the other exit door. We may as well go out through this way than to go out through the main entrance. Otherwise, it could start hunting us a lot sooner. Not to mention we're out of the darkness, which is going to stop our sanity dropping from a lot sooner. Sanity at 70. Yuri, what's good? The final boss in Persona makes you want to die. That's not good. I'm going to take that as you're going questionably. Fair, fair. That is how it be. Give me a moment as well. It's pretty sodding difficult. I mean, on one hand, that's not necessarily a bad thing either. Difficulty can be enjoyable depending on what sort of game you're playing, I guess. Actually, let's drop that. Let's take this instead. But I mean, hasn't the entire game been somewhat difficult to my understanding? So I remember you were saying you were having some trouble with some other characters, if I'm not mistaken. You hit like 30 attacks and he was at 30%, as in 30% damage or 30% life left. Because 30% life left, I'm going to take a wild guess and say probably not the one that you're meaning. 30% damage is a tad concerning. Because at that point, it just becomes a survival game for the most part, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. He was only difficult in the beginning because you thought you had to do all palaces in one go, which is wrong. Okay, fair. So I'm guessing you're able to like do half of it and then come back to it on another circumstance. 30% damage on, you've barely got any SP left, so you can't heal. Oh no, that's concerning. Okay, there we go. Yeah, once again, I'm sure you're already aware, but just in case you are not, while it's hunting, I do believe we're not supposed to be talking, but I have heard contention on that point. You have to pretty much rely on RNG from dodging attacks and RNG from Fudaba's buffs if you actually want to win. That's not good. Hang on, give me a moment. Yeah, as I was saying before, my inability to speak and my throat dying interrupted me. Yeah, that's not good. Generally, I hate relying on chance in games. Like, sure, it's fun and it's good to have those moments of like, oh yes, I dodged the big attack, but like, it's not good to have as a standard strategy, or at least not in stuff like or at least not in circumstances with say for example why am I blanking on the name? In like stuff like Darkest Dungeon and those style games, you don't want to do that. You accidentally cheated on Anne with Big Titty Goth GF. Fair enough. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, can't you just get with everyone in the game? I mean, to be fair, you could say the same thing about Stardew Valley, for example, I guess. Which, I don't know. I am generally very... I will choose one person and stick with them in stuff like Stardew, but that's just me. Be right back. Okay, sounds good. But I suppose that I might as well give a bit of a heads up of what the current plan is at the moment in terms of, you know, new series and stuff. Of course, we've got our Game Pass Grind series, which is going to cover all of the games on the Game Pass. I've got a couple of games there. Astrologaster, which is one I think. I don't know if I'll make that into a proper series. I will also probably note that with certain games, there's spooky books. That with certain games, just because I might play them once. Do you mind, Ghost? Jesus Christ, chill out. Yeah, just because I play a game once doesn't mean I'm going to inherently continue it into a series. And those games, all those videos, when I upload them onto a stream, I'll mark them as, well, Game Pass grind, but also the Let's Try, like, tag. Originally, I was going to use the Let's Try tag on, for example, Pokemon, was Minecraft Cinnamon, which was that one stream I did, but I didn't end up actually progressing that into anything significant. So that's the whole thing. But yeah, so that's neither here nor there. But yeah, games like Forager, for example, I liked making it into a series. Monster Sanctuary, obviously, is one of them. We're going to get, hopefully, to that tomorrow. I suppose that's sort of the catch-22 of what I'm doing, is because I have to stream so late, and I'm going to be streaming until at least, like, mid, like half past 12, between that and 1, like, or 1:30-ish, roughly. It means that I'm going to end up basically getting up late tomorrow, which not entirely the best thing either. Why is the light turned on? Are you kidding me? Okay, while we're going up there, I might as well take the spirit box. Sure. I'll drop down a crucifix to hopefully push it back a bit, if possible. Tell you what, this drink is actually really nice. I had a drink that was like a ginger root tea, and it had like ground ginger in, like actually like the small little like chunks of ginger, or like slivers of ginger in my tea, and I was not the biggest fan of it. So every time I taste ginger, I get like flashbacks to that moment where I was like chewing through like solid parts of my drink, and I'm like, there is a lot of ginger here. Then like right at the end, I just basically ate the rest of the ginger that was in the cup, and I was just like, that didn't taste so good. I'll tell you what. So yeah, that's the whole thing that happened. Give me a moment. That's the button. I for some reason had a mental moment where I forgot how to stream. Oh hey, do you want us to leave? All right. Leave or die, die. Let's just take a moment real quick. Freezing temps. Spirit box. Ghost riding. The demon. Interesting. Well, I've got no issue in leaving. Since we're on the clock, we gotta be efficient. And apparently my camera's messing up again. Jeez. Ironically, the cord I'm actually bumping every time it freaks out isn't actually the cord for the camera. It's the HDMI for my monitor here that I've got my like feet kind of wrapped around at this point. Like my legs kind of wrap around it, like, you know, the cord going like down behind my legs, sort of thing. Oh well, I guess it's just my camera being weird. All a matter of investment, anyways. I'm gonna need to go and when my green screen turns up, if it doesn't color correct out, I'm gonna have to invest in a new camera, which kind of sucks because that's expensive. Okay, I'll tell you what. We got a motion sensor mission. I'm gonna quickly jump up and do that. What's our sanity looking? 80%. Yeah, it should be right. I'll go and motion sensor by the time we get back to the van. We should be good to leave. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. That's like a very like I didn't add any sugar to it, so I suppose I should probably check if there's like what the ingredients are. But usually I have like 2 sugar with my tea, and there is no sugar in this, so or rather there's no sugar added to it, and it's already very sweet. Might be the ginger and cinnamon though, to be honest. I'm gonna take a guess that they added cinnamon, like cinnamon sugar rather than just cinnamon, because it turns out cinnamon itself is, if I'm not mistaken, quite bitter. I've made that mistake before, where I've been like, oh, let's add cinnamon to this bread or whatever, and well, it didn't turn out very well. Very good. I'm hoping that counted. I can't hear the booping, but I'm gonna give it like a moment or two, and if it doesn't go off, then, well, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, the other function of why I try and make sure I've got food and drink on hand for snacking and such is also because of the fact that since it's somewhat late at night, this is around the time when my eyes start shutting down, which it's not going to happen as much because my room light is on, but that is still going to irritate my eyes after a while. Like by now, like last night, for example, we'd already be an hour into the stream roughly. But since we just started, you can kind of tell that this is going to be a bit of, either it's going to be a later night than last night, or wait, hang on. We need to wait for the boop. This room here. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck it, let's leave. It's a demon, I don't want to fuck with that. Like, let's be real. That sounds like a really bad idea for me to fuck with. Yep, demon, 205. I prepared some jobs for you. Tanglewood, intermediate. Bleh, garbage. Edgefield, pro. There we go, that's what I like to see. Let's ready up and let's start with the base equipment so we can complete that challenge. It's good. And it's a... So, I'm pretty sure my sister bought this. Like the stuff, because they're little sachets that you add to your water. Gotta say, I need to go and ask her where she bought them from, and I'll go and buy a bunch of them. Because they're pretty good. Oh yeah, I actually need to go out shopping tomorrow as well, now that I think about it. Need some stuff to grab. A couple of Christmas presents. If not that, then I suppose I'll just buy my sister the online version of what I'm thinking. So I suppose I might as well just say it because my sister's probably not going to be watching this, but I'm going to buy her an actual proper like Minecraft account. What am I doing with my time? Trying to like separate, because on my little chopstick thing here, there's a little bit on the end. I'm trying to chop it off. That's going to end up stabbing myself in the hand. I should probably not do that. Okay. Oh. As I was saying, oh god damn it, I don't have the thermometer. Okay. Camera. This is garbage. Oh, what's the plan? I suppose I just walk around and see what I find. Oh, it's this one. Oh, hang on, I'll throw. I like instinctively didn't grab that one because I'm like, oh, usually I have the better one that I grab, but nope. Oh, we found a bone. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. I hear sink. Check around for a Ouija board. But, I mean, it's sink inherently, because I heard the door move, and I heard sink, so is it... Sounds like it's just upstairs, which would be quite nice, actually, frankly. There's a 2. Looks like it's this room. Excellent. I mean, I presume it's in that room. We don't really have any way we can tell, but, like, that's about as good as we're going to get. We don't have a motion sensor and we don't have a crucifix. Oh boy. We are totally messed up. I mean, I guess we know roughly where it is. I could have sworn I heard water. Man, that ghost is hella active. Huh. I suppose the other thing I could do is I could walk around with this. Yeah, no, this one doesn't have the sink, does it? Huh. Odd. Alright, well that goes down. Let's just turn the light back on. Oh. That's what it turned on. It might be here. Like, right here. Yeah, because it's tossing stuff around in here as well. Oh, hang on. Here's freezing temps in there. Okay. Trying to just roughly read what we're doing. Bruh. I guess it's that room, sure. Look, I appreciate the water, but can you stop? Was there mist in here? No, the mist is only in the kids' room. Right. I can also drop that there. Since, realistically speaking, I'm not too worried about the light. We've got enough light to get up there. But yeah, this ghost is going ham, man. Damn. Sure, let's take up everything. Sanity's still doing pretty good. But if this thing hunts, we're screwed. Like, realistically, that's the thing I was thinking about last time is, like, I hid in the garage last time, but that messed me up because the garage is like the casual walking path of where the ghost goes. CMF 4. That's maybe a bit too much like that. There we go. Freezing temps. Nothing. Jesus, fuck me. Do you mind? Trying to combo wombo me. Damn. Bro. Do you mind? Jesus Christ. Leave you alone in your own disappointment. Bruh, you need to chill. Like, immediately. Bloody hell. Really doesn't like having a properly closed door, does it? Oh boy. Let's see what we're working with at the moment. Freezing temps immediately. I'm thinking possibly orbs. We don't have the doorway, but we've got a decent covering of the room. Yep, there's an orb. Alright. Ghost orbs. Phantom Mare Ure. Huh. Phantom. Where's Phantom? Okay, so gotcha. Mare. And a Ure. I honestly don't know which one it is. I honestly don't really like the circumstance that we're dealing with here. We don't have any protection. I mean, I'm not going to lose anything if I die, actually. So I'm not too stressed about that now that I think about it. And this ghost is going ham. Bruh, chill. Let me actually grab this. Do you want us to leave? How old are you? How old are you? Interesting. Maybe if I turn these two off, it's probably going to hunt me and kill me like immediately now. Do you want us to leave? Do you want us to leave? Do you want us to leave? Right. Let's turn these back on, just so I'm comfortable here. EMF 4, just casually chilling here. It seems to like to spawn in this doorway, to my understanding. Because it seems to like to wander around. I don't know what was vibrating there. We actually don't have any film left. Up there's our EMF 5. Let's leave. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's not close enough to give us EMF 5. Moving it more towards that doorway definitely did that, I reckon. Well, we got the photos of the doors. I was expecting them to count as interactions, given it was fucking around with that real hard. Phantom. I guess I don't really deal with phantoms enough to be able to tell their movement, but that ghost went ham. Like, that ghost was brutal. I'm generally a lot more comfortable dealing with a ghost if I know if I have a crucifix down. But on a pro mission with base gear, I'm not that comfortable with the situation, not gonna lie. Brownstone, yeah, no, I want another street house, just for the sake of doing quick missions. Leads down Edgefield. Pro Edgefield, sounds good to me. We'll add a therm, because oh boy, that would speed our process up quite a lot. Sanity pills, we only need 2. Why do I have $1 in my pocket? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I bought the thing. I think I had 20 cents, but I'm guessing it's falling out of my pocket now that I think about it. Oh no, there it is. Guess these pants don't like this chair. So I grabbed some dinner earlier, and it was like $13.80 or something. I paid just with a $5 note and a $10 note because I wasn't sure how much was in my account. So yeah, good dinner though. I gotta say, if I go back there, I wouldn't mind getting the same thing. That was like a solid dinner. Like, I don't get typhoid. Oh, bloody my camera, really? That's a horrible photo of me to pause on. Don't even know what the issue is. I need to like replug everything in. I think that's something I'll have to do at some point. Just like take all of my stuff and rearrange it, because I know everything in my like hub there doesn't like to work properly. So I need to give it a proper like insert. Like, thing is, there's like an insert for like a power cable, but the power cable didn't come with it, which Can I firstly say, if you're selling a device and my mouse is disconnected, oh nope, here it is. Yeah, if you're selling a device and you don't give me the proper cables, I'm gonna firstly be very pissed off at you. Because that's essentially what I've had to deal with. Buying stuff like, USB docks and such that don't have the proper power cabling, so I've got to go out of my way to grab it. I went to a place today. It was like some computer place nearby, and because I bought, like I was saying earlier, I bought the new hard drive, and thank God the dude was like, "Hey, do you need like?" Because he's like, "Oh, what are you doing for the cord?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're just gonna go buy one." And he's like, "You realize I can just give you one?" And I'm like, "Please do." I was like, and so he just passed me a oh, hey, yeah, no, here we go in here. So I didn't turn that one on, so I guess that's what we're doing now. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, please do, and he did, and I was happy about it because God knows that then having to go and buy a SATA cable in a completely separate shop is a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, I like to be able to just purchase all of my stuff. That's one big thing, and there's been several occasions of shit like that happening where I'm just like, bruh, you serious? We ordered my brother's computer, and the box with the power cable didn't come until like 3 days later, and I'm sitting there like, why did you not just give us this to begin with, like in the same box? Needless to say, I then, by the time the box arrived, I'd already gone and bought a proper kettle cable. Wasn't happy about it, frankly. Now, I am going to throw this one down, and I'm going to quickly check out here. Nope, it is specifically this room here, isn't it? Huh, okay. Oh, I guess I'll put that there. Let me grab you. 4. Noted. EMF 4. Interesting. But yeah, so that was a whole thing. But especially for something like a USB dock where it's going to very clearly need more power, I might have to swap back to my 4 thing dock, and I'll connect that one elsewhere to an actual proper wall point or something. Yeah, I'll do these two. Get the rave torch. UV's going off. Fantastic. What's with all these ghosts just going ham? Hey, fingies. Good to know. Good to know. I was expecting possibly fingies, given the fact that I did hear the door moving around a bit. How's our temps looking? Still pretty above freezing. EMF 4, not bad. Alright, let's go grab something else. Okay, 2 more. Let me sit up properly because I'm sort of starting to slouch, which is a habit of like, because I've put my feet up on against the chair that's next to me, and I sort of slouch backwards. It's kind of a bit of a bad habit I've got. Motion sensor. And give me a moment. My coughing is getting a tad irritating. I think I might have some like minor pneumonia or something. That would probably not be good, all things considered. Let's turn these on. And the kitchen light. Why not? Ah, excellent. As you do. Do you want us to leave? Attack. Okay, interesting. Cool. Well, naturally, let's take a look at what we've got. Fingerprints, interaction, and that's it. So we have ghost writing, spirit box, and fingies, which makes this a spirit. Alright, good to know. Have fun in there. Your little room there, whatever. I'm gonna go look for a bone. a bone to pick. Watch that, like, this 2 minutes that I'm going to spend in here looking for a bone is going to be the time it takes to break through the crucifix and start coming for me. That'd be annoying. If that was the case, I would legitimately be pissed off. Like, stop playing sort of level of pissed off. Do you mind? Oh, there's our bone. And there we go. Alright, let's leave. We found out it's a spirit. We activated all three of those things. We grabbed the bone, and we're good. Granted, I didn't take a photo of the ghost, but why would I stick around long enough for it to show up in that tiny room where it's going to show up, be on top of me, and then, because when you get close to a ghost apparition, it disappears, and then disappear immediately. That's dumb. Why would I do that? Select job, Ridge View Pro. That's what I like to see. Therm, Sandy Pills, Glow Stick, 2 photo cameras. Actually, we probably only need 1 photo camera, to be honest. Lighter, 2 crucifixes, 1 video camera, salt smudge sticks, 2 tripods, because there is a standard video camera that comes with this setup, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. In terms of the EMF reader and like the book and stuff like that, you really only need 1. All things considered, you could actually probably milk out, if it is ghostwriting, you could probably milk out a couple extra dollars by bringing in multiple books for it to write in. But that sounds like a bit too much, to be honest. Like, that's really kind of penny pinching kind of thing. I can't say it. Like, you know, I like to make the money in the game, but like, that's a bit much. That's because at that point, that's a higher risk as well, in case you do die and you lose all of that stuff. Okay, it's this house. Gotcha, gotcha. What's the... Oh, so he's going to be a chill ghost. Okay, I'm cool with that. Good, and very good on the contrary to the previous ghosts I've been dealing with. Damn. Like, they've been going hard. In other news, in relation to the other games I would like to be playing, I need to get back into some Darkest Dungeon. I've kind of... Things I did a big Darkest Dungeon binge in terms of content recently. And like as I was preparing for the season 4, and I was enjoying it, definitely. So much so that now that I'm not playing it, it feels like I wasted my time. Did I just hear the door close upstairs? I heard a door. Huh. Please don't be basement ghost. Please don't be basement ghost. Please don't be basement ghost. Hey, there's bone. Also, let me just adjust this just a tad. Bring it down just a little bit, because that's like some heavy rumble. Like, so much so that I'm not hearing that. It's not basement ghost, thank God. Grab this key. Oh, hey, I saw an 11 here. 11. Is it that room? Or 10, 12, 10. Ah. Ouija board. Well, I think we know where the thing is, because it's dropping a 10 over here. 9, 11. But it's warm here. So it's like that hallway. So I guess I'll drop that there. I'll tell you what. Let's do some tests. Now that I've got inventory capacity. Let's take this big old boy. Go for a wander. Place that there. We got ourselves a Ouija board, boys. Let's see what it does. How is our sanity looking to begin with? Good question, definitely. We're at 82. Okay. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are where are you? 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 Right. That's odd because it gave us the flash as if we'd asked a successful question. But it doesn't it's not really doing anything, is it? Well, our sanity dropped massively. Alright, well I'll tell you what. Let's down some pills to bring it back up to an 80. We know roughly where it is anyways. Let's drop this here and let's bring a crucifix in. We've essentially got two locations where it could be. Which is like the hallway here and over here. And I'm going to just slap down this there. It's throwing stuff around by the sounds of it. What the hell? Is it in here? But now it's not. It's back out here. I'm confused. Very odd. I don't like the idea of it being a mobile ghost. But it does seem to like those doors. So I'm going to take the other crucifix. 77. Okay. And let us take a purple light. So that way we can scan for some fingies. I'm kind of uncomfortable about this ghost here. The fact we didn't get the Ouija board moving as well is a bit of a pain. Get that down there. Yep, there's a handprint. Figure there's going to be at least one. Handprint there. Handprint on the window, I figured. Handprint on this door. Yeah, I figured that's how that was going to be. And yeah, the other thing was the crucifix I brought in. Alright, cool. Sounds good to me. So, we got handprints. That's good to know. Handprint. Okay, that's a start. It's a wooden stick. Here's my mixing stick. Poking my headphones. Alright. Let's take our camera. Let's set up... Yeah, we'll set up that camera, I reckon. Sanity's still looking pretty good. Smudge stick. We could smudge stick the ghost. I don't know. I feel like I'm in that sort of, like, slightly a bit jumpy mood. Maybe it's because I'm tired. I don't know. Maybe it's because the Ouija board's there. But I think after losing all the gear last night when we died, I'm kind of not wanting to see all the stuff get lost again. Right, well, photo of the window, photo of this door, photo of that door. Let's take this purple light and see if it's added another fingerprint. Does not appear to have done so. Alright. Throw that there, sure. Whatever works. Right, what do we got? Any orbs, perhaps? Not seeing any orbs. Corn on the orb. So we got fingerprints. Could it possibly be a poltergeist? I always think it might be a poltergeist. Let's take this one in, and we'll take the box. We still haven't actually confirmed that that's the room either, is the other issue. And not one of the side rooms. Do you want us to leave? Do you want us to leave? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Okay. I'll tell you what. At the moment, I mean, that's saying it's a cold room, but no, now it's not. Yeah, this is the one that I'm getting all of the readings in. I do appreciate it turning on the light for us, though. That's quite convenient. Sure, we'll get these lights too. No spirit box. Let's take a look. Because every time I call out poltergeist, it always is like, oh no, it's not a poltergeist for whatever reason. Poltergeist. Spirit box, okay, we didn't get that. Thingies. Thing is, we did get the thingies. We haven't gotten orbs yet, though. Taking another camera. Taking the thing. The book. How's our sanity looking? 59%. Let's down this just for the sake of upping it to back to like 99%. If I can stave off any hunting at the moment, that'd be as good as possible, really. As much as I would like to have confirmation that that's the room, having it not hunt would be kind of nice as well. Joke's on you, I'm closing the doors. Haha. How do you feel about that one, Ghost? What's our operation? What's that play? We could turn those off. Now let's check for some orbs. Because it could be a chance that that camera just wasn't aligned right. It might be in the hallway as well, actually. I'll check through the other camera and I'll see what I see. Why is it so bright? Yeah, I'll move it down over there, I reckon. We do have 2 of these, actually, so I could bring one of them in. Motion sensor is probably another call. Sure. Drop that and we'll just bring this in. Actually, we don't even need to. There's a thing there. Let's take the camera. Screw it. Camera's always good to have on hand. I always hate not having the camera when things happen. It kind of feels kind of crappy. I don't have a chance to capture whatever's happening. My inner photographer cringes with pain. Ah, excellent. Ghost book. That's what I like to see. And we'll take you. Well, firstly, we'll put you down here. Okay, EMF 5. Gotcha. Should probably actually take out my camera and screenshot that one. So what's that? That's book and that's EMF 5. Oni, perhaps? Is that an Oni? I guess we're about to find out. Interaction. That one didn't count. That's irritating. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. EMF 5 and ghost writing gives us a revenant. I don't like that. Okay, well, we've got a few possible options. Boop. Smudge sticks. I want a photo of the ghost, to be honest. Right, I've got a few ideas at the moment. Let's drop this one. Let's take this, because that feels comfortable for me. Bloody hell. I don't like the options I'm about to have to make. Just in case anything happens. Ah, boy. I'm gonna have to do it, aren't I? Really not keen for what I know I have to do here. Camera. Oh boy. Ooh. The fan on me is giving me kind of chills. Well. I know what I have to do. Let's go. This ghost is gonna come and eat our asses. Where are you? How many years have you been dead? How many people have you killed? Okay, we got out. Oh boy. I was concerned there for a moment because I was like, I did it a couple of times and I'm like, hang on a second. Can't I just take a photo of the Ouija board? Look at that spike upwards. Oh boy. Dicks. Well, Crucifix probably saved us, all things considered. Yeah, I could just take a photo of it. I'm a fucking fool. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what was happening with that Ouija board, to be honest. Usually, I expect to see something happening, but just nothing happened there. 175, not bad. Let's see what we got. Grafton. Let's do a Grafton farmhouse, and then I think that's going to do it for me for tonight. Again, apologies ahead of time, but excuse me. But yeah, it's late, and usually I don't like to be up this late if I can avoid it. Usually I like to be in bed by now. Now the question is, can we win this without dying? That would be nice. Ready up and start. Because after last night, finishing the stream with a loss is definitely not the most appealing thing to me. On the contrary, it's quite depressing usually. So I suppose we'll see what happens. Just playing with random shit at my table to keep my hands busy. But I don't know, it is what it is. My eyes are a bit kind of wacky. Tell you what, for the sake of conserving power, let's turn off the backlight for a little bit. How fitting. Get some ambience. I need to fix my LEDs. They're still up there and all and good and everything. I just need to like find a way to plug them in. Oh, okay. I know it's this style of house. Okay, that's fine. Gotcha. Take you, you, and you. So, thinking about it, actually, it's a lot faster to clear upstairs than it is down, to be honest, on this map. So, we should maybe actually just do that. Ooh. Big back crack there. Very nice. So yeah, I guess I'll clear upstairs before I worry about downstairs. Child's room. Didn't need to walk this far into the room. Probably have just done a scan from the doorway. There's no doors that leads to. Nothing in here. Seeing the dolls around occasionally. But they're not everywhere. Don't know. Just sort of deep in thought at the moment. Trying to think of ways to step up my performance. Well, good to know that there is nothing of note in here specifically. It's not an upstairs ghost. Pretty happy about that, not gonna lie. Is it a dining room ghost? Does not appear to be so. Is it a kitchen ghost? Kitchen guard. What about in here? I was saying before how it never seems to be a ghost in here. Also, the power's been moved. It's not in here today. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Good to know. Oh, hang on. What was that? That was out here. Lounge room. Excellent. It's a lounge room ghost, and it's freezing temps. Excellent. Good to know. There's the bone. There's the doll. Do the good old 1, 2, got 'em. Close this. Negatives. Excellent. Off the bat, doing pretty good. Probably wouldn't have found that if I walked in there. I mean, I might have, but I always tend to skip over that with my eyes. Freezing temperatures off the bat. Good stuff. My drink has gotten cold, so now it's just cold. Everything's cold. Let's drop in a couple of these, and we'll take in one of these, and I'll set up this. If I can get this immediately set up in a good position, I think I'll be happy. Because spirit orbs always end up being a pain to find. And people tend to forget that you need to occasionally move the positioning of the camera. So putting it like that should hopefully give a good coverage. And let's just throw this down here. just to keep the entranceway to that room pretty free. Like, if the ghost spawns at that entrance, that's gonna be bad because that's like my base of like throwing things down and testing things. So if it spawns on us, we're gonna be kind of screwed. Huh. Well, I'm not seeing it, but I'll put another one on the table there. Okay, we'll do a double of the camera and the crucifix. I shouldn't be too stressed about the crucifix, all things considered, immediately, given that, well, frankly, the crucifix usually only wants to be coming out when you're a bit later into the game, but I like to be safe. I like to make sure I'm protected. Okay. So, yeah, laying down protection ahead of time. It's the sort of situation where if we had more people, then everything would already have been placed in there. Not seeing anything there. What about over here? Not seeing orbs. Huh. Alright. EMF. Book. I'm expecting maybe fingerprints, but I'm not sure what the other one's going to be. So freezing temperature and fingerprints. Wonder what that would give us, actually. Wraith or Banshee. To be fair, those are both pretty common ones, it feels. Or at least it feels like, rather. So, wouldn't surprise me. There we go. Get this one down. Throw that one there. I'm happy with that. Get out before anything too bad can happen to us. AMF, salt. Okay, let's salt the room. Even though I could probably take in UV and go in spirit box rather. I hear birds flying past my house. Making some sort of sounds. It's kind of wacky. Nothing I'm not used to though, to be honest. Let's get that rave stick out. Hell yeah. Should have triggered it earlier so we could start up our rave as Ace-Sapalapagus. Nothing on the book, nothing on the EMF. Noted. Can't complain. I'm feeling pretty happy about this, to be honest. What's our sanity looking like? Nice drink. Very calming. It's more calming. It's a more calming drink when it's like, hot. But it is what it is. How are we looking from here? Yeah, not bad. Grab UV, and I'll grab this. What was our sanity? Sanity's looking like an 80. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Alrighty, tighty. No writing, no footsteps. Do you want us to leave? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? I'll tell you what. Should probably put the salt over that way, frankly. I feel like this is where he's gonna be. Where's my stuff? Camera. Might as well grab that. Yep, there's 2 fingerprints. So I'm going to ask you to cease. Huh. Looking for, like, light switches. Nothing there. Okay. Good to know. Nothing on the light switch. Let's turn the light on. Get some nice comfortable warmth in this room. Should probably have my my torch on. Just for that, comfortable warmth and the knowledge that I'm not being hunted at this exact moment. Those casual things like that. Knowing that a ghost isn't coming to stick its fingers up my bumhole. The usual. How are we doing? 67. No salt, no ghost event. Lights are on, so that's not showing us that stuff. Let's motion sensor it. And let's get this in here. Actually, I'll take this in instead. So we have all of our cameras on hand, if need be. Fingerprints, actually, I should probably... Wraith or a Banshee. I do believe I actually checked that earlier. So I do believe I was under the impression it would be one of those things. Huh. Light got turned on. Don't believe I did that. Yep, there's a fingerprint on the light switch. Fantastic. Nothing on that door. Huh. Well, you've returned. Your girlfriend got you some McDonald's. Very festive. Well, I'll tell you what, that sounds like a good time. Hell yeah. But welcome back. We are doing ghost things. We've got some fingy prints. The ghost is getting its grubby mitts all over the doors and such, as it does. You know how it be. Those darn ghosts and they're ghosting. Let me close this door, actually. Sir, you better not be opening these doors after I close them already. You're not having a Christmas chicken for dinner. You're having a singular chicken nugget. That's fair. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it like... Actually, technically, I suppose it's Christmas Eve now. But, yeah, because I'm guessing you're still a little bit behind. You're on the 23rd still, aren't you? At least I believe so. Christmas Eve, yeah, for like... I mean, it's been Christmas Eve for me for like 40 minutes, so it's not really anything too impressive. So we're looking for EMF 5 or... Is it orbs? It's Wraith or a Banshee. There's a boop. Banshee's EMF 5. Wraith is freezing temps. Yes. Persona. Let us grab some of this. Down you. Down. Why did I not leave the camera in here? Fair enough. Anytime I hear about someone dying in that manner, it always reminds me of the like crab rave meme of like this person is dead, just because one of the boys, Chris specifically, made a meme about one of the other people we played D&D with having their character die, and I was like, huh, interesting. I like this. There's EMF 5. Gotcha. Alright, time to leave. I'm not really too keen on risking my risking my life at all too much. So I'm not too stressed over it. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, got a lot of fingerprints. EMF. It's a Banshee. Oh man. Go figure they can't walk through salt. Nope, that's the crucifix. Never mind. Good stuff. You're also straight up fighting a god now, you guess? Well, that is the best way to fight a god, confusingly. All right. 175. We are now level 136. Well, I'll tell you what. That is a whole thing. I might unfortunately have to wrap it up though for now. It's only been a relatively short stream, but it's also like past midnight, and I like to have my streams done. Just usually fight a goal. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it's really whatever works, I guess. But yeah, it's all chill, anyways. But yeah, I reckon I'm gonna have to wrap up now, anyways, though, because I'm sort of dead ass. I've been literally since I woke up this morning. I went, had a shower, came down, got dressed, and then basically, as I'm like putting my shirt on, Mum comes in and she's like, "Hey, we need to go shopping," and I'm like, "Alrighty, let's do that then." So, and went shopping. But yes, so I'll wrap up this, and I'll probably talk to stream for a little bit. But yeah, that is what it is. Twitch.tv/JetX100. Come watch, come join in on chat, all that good sort of stuff. So thanks for coming out. I'll catch you later. Thank you and goodbye.